Eldewrito is a weird situation. Microsoft is usually very friendly to Halo fan projects, either ignoring them, letting them be, or acknowledging them and sometimes even endorsing them. But they shut Eldewrito down. Why? Well, first I should explain what Eldewrito is for those of you that don't know. Eldewrito is a mod of a Halo game called Halo Online. It modifies Halo Online to play like Halo 3 on PC. So this is the closest we are going to get to Halo 3 on PC, and it did a pretty damn good job. If you played it, you'd be able to tell that it wasn't just Halo 3, but it would be very obvious that it's Halo. And it really did play like Halo 3 more than any of the other Halo games in the franchise. It's a lot of fun, and I play it privately with my friends off and on, and I still intend to keep playing it. In fact, even though Microsoft took it down, you can find it online, and I won't say anything more about that because this video is already at risk to be taken down, but it's playable, still. It was released and it got on the internet, and once something is on the internet, you can't take it off the internet. Since it doesn't run on dedicated servers, the game will continue to be playable forever. But unfortunately, a few months ago, Microsoft ordered a cease and desist and shut Eldewrito down. Fortunately, in my case, I never got around to actually making a video of it or streaming it. I say fortunately because Microsoft also started taking down streams that were streaming Eldewrito and videos of Eldewrito. This is where I say Microsoft crossed the line, and even though they were in their legal rights to do so, don't attack the fans of your game. If you want to take down a mod, that's fine, but once you attack the fans, that's just a dick move, and is terrible when it comes to PR. I believe it's long enough after the fact that it's off Microsoft's radar now, so I shouldn't have to worry about anything, but again, if this video disappears, you know what happened. It's a shame, because I really wanted to stream this game for some of my patron streams. It'd be the perfect game. Silly game modes, stuff like that would be great, and it was a free mod, so anyone could play it. Would have been awesome just to get all my patrons into one stream and just start playing some Halo on PC, like we've never been able to do before, other than Halo 1, which is pretty outdated and has some pretty bad netcode. And when I say this game is fun, I really do mean this game is fun. It offered everything Halo 3 had to offer. If you wanted your serious game modes, just regular Team Slayer and objectives with nothing really changed, you had that. But it also had a great Forge mode, and it was completely moddable with your own custom playlists and custom different things that you could do, so you can have all the silly stuff you used to have. In fact, that's mostly what you're seeing in this video, is me just jumping into the server browser and then joining games that are just really silly. It's a lot of fun. But again, I have to repeat, why did Microsoft take this down? Well, there's a few different reasons. The first one is that this was a mod of Halo Online. Halo Online was never intended for something other than the Russian market. It was a free-to-play Halo game intended for Russia. The people that got these files were never intended to get these files, and Microsoft obviously was unhappy about that. This isn't the same thing as a mod of, say, Halo 1, which had a full release and mod tools. This was a game that wasn't even supposed to be in this market. This is the big one. Microsoft really didn't like this. The next one is looking at it from a developer standpoint. Developers get really pissy when you change their view of their game. Halo Online played like a weird mixture of the other Halo games, but most similarly to that of Halo 4. It was odd. Eldewrito definitely doesn't play like Halo Online originally played. To bring up another example, let's talk about the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. Melee turned out very different than what Sakurai wanted, and Sakurai was unhappy about this to say the least. And we've never seen another Smash game like Melee. Melee simply didn't line up with Sakurai's vision of the game. And again, we're never going to see another Smash game like Melee. Now, I want to go on a mini rant about this, because I feel like a lot of people think Melee fans want to hate the new Smash games, and that's not true. That franchise is their lifeblood. They love Melee, and they would love nothing more than to be proven wrong about the next Smash game being as good as Melee was. But at this point, Smash is two different genres. The Melee style of gameplay, and what came after it. Unless Smash 5 truly turns out to be the next Melee, and plays like Melee, Melee is going to stay alive and be the main competitive game. And again, I'd love to be proven wrong, but the game simply doesn't play like Melee. There's too many things that need to be changed for that, and Sakurai never wants to go back to this. I've heard so many different things, the biggest one being the game's still in development and they're going to listen to our suggestions, but I heard that about Smash 4 too, and it didn't change. What they're going to listen to is things that fit what they want from this new game. They're not going to listen to what people want out of Melee, because that came and went. Melee is its thing, and Sakurai's vision does not line up with Melee. He doesn't want that. And that's sort of a problem that we had with Halo Online to Eldewrito. Eldewrito was very different and didn't line up to the vision of Halo Online. The third thing, and this is another really big one, Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is finally coming to PC, Halo Infinite being Halo 6. And I have a few reactions to this, but mostly my reaction is, Thank God. Thank God we are finally getting Halo on PC. Thank God I can finally use a mouse to aim in a game so aim important, where precision and headshots win you matches. I don't have to use a controller anymore. Thank fucking God. PC is the best platform for Halo, and it should have been that way since Halo 1, but at the same time, Halo was the Xbox seller, so you can't really fault Microsoft for that. But with Xbox One floundering, Halo 6 is finally coming to PC in the form of Windows 10, because they want to push Windows 10 as well, and I'm so excited about this. But also at the same time, it's not going to replace Eldewrito. Now, I loved Halo 5. If we ignore the single player here, because Eldewrito is a multiplayer only game, and Halo 5 single player is really bad, and just talk about the multiplayer, Halo 5 is one of the best in the franchise. No matter how you look, or no matter how you feel about it, Halo 5 recaptured what made competitive Halo 2 and 3 so good. On top of this, it also had an amazing Forge mode and so many silly custom game modes and so many ways to make new custom game modes. It had the best of both worlds at the end of its lifespan. Halo 5's multiplayer was really good, and it was still distinctly Halo. But as Halo as it still wasn't Halo 3. It did recapture what Halo 2 and 3 did, but it still has its own feel to it. It's sort of like the difference between Halo 1 and Halo 2, but honestly I don't feel like it's that big. Again, the point is that it's Halo, but it's not that Halo. This is why I'm annoyed that they shut down Eldewrito. I can understand because they don't want to cut into the profits of Halo 6 on PC, but at the same time, Halo 6 is not going to do the same thing that Eldewrito did. We're never going to have Halo 3 on PC unless Microsoft has some big project to put Master Chief Collection on PC, which I highly doubt. I hope I'm wrong, but I doubt they're going to do that. So I see this as something that just didn't need to happen. Eldewrito doesn't have a big marketing campaign behind it, people just want to play Halo 3 on PC. Microsoft, we just want to play Halo on PC. That's it. We love Halo, and you're punishing the fans that want this. And unless we live in an alternate universe where Eldewrito didn't get shut down and then there was a study showing about how much Eldewrito cut into the profits of Halo 6, I wouldn't believe it would cut into it that much, if at all. And again, I'm disappointed, because it's great and it's out there, and you can still play it. You know, if you just do a little bit of searching, you can download Eldewrito. I believe you can just go to their subreddit. I'm not going to say much more, because this video is already at risk of being taken down. But it's still playable, and there's a server browser, and it's a lot of fun. So I am glad that it got out there, but we're no longer getting any updates for it, and what we got is what we got. In these situations, I almost always side with the fans, because I miss the time when every single developer had mod tools for their games and encouraged fan projects. Without developers that encouraged this, we wouldn't have things like Counter-Strike or Team Fortress 2. All of these things started as mods, and, well, mods are being discouraged more and more, because you gotta sell that next big game, it can't cut into our profits. It really makes me appreciate developers like, say, Tripwire that encourage modding and encourage fan projects. But at the same time, it makes me miss a time when every developer looked at it like this. Now, I can't really go on Microsoft too hard here because Microsoft is far better than a lot of the other developers, but really that doesn't say a whole lot. That just makes it even more upsetting. Because this isn't a situation like, say, AM2R, where Nintendo had a Metroid 2 remake, but there was a fan Metroid 2 remake also being made. That directly conflicted with the actual Metroid 2 remake. But in this case, Eldewrito doesn't directly conflict with Halo 6. I guess Too Long Didn't Watch is Microsoft, you really didn't need to attack your fans that really liked your game. But that about sums up this video. Thanks to all my patrons over on my Patreon. If you guys want to help out this channel, YouTube is not exactly financially viable, and I like paying bills and rent. Well, I don't like it, but I have to. So if you want to help me out, you can go to my Patreon, or you can go follow me on Twitch. I also do donations over there or whatnot. Or if you just want to go hang out, that's also super cool. Take care of your own priorities more than taking care of mine. Thanks to all you guys that watched my video, and I'll see you over on my Twitch or in the next video.